What's up, guys? What's going on? All right, so this right here is breaking news. So Bitcoin is once again below 60,000 per coin, and it actually reached 57,000, which is very alarming. What I want to do in this video, I want to break down both the fundamentals to let you guys know what's going on, as well as the technicals, so you guys can see how it makes more sense. Once I take care of that, I'm going to just give my thoughts on what I think Bitcoin will do, if I think it's a good investment, and so forth. So pretty much going straight into this video, the fundamentals as to what's going on. So Jump Crypto, which is one of the largest crypto shops, has started closing their operations after the whole CFTC issue that they've been dealing with. And again, because of that, they have hundreds of millions of ETH as well as Solana, and that's been dropping the price down across the board. So yeah, Bitcoin has been dropping, Solana has been dropping, and as I just said, Ethereum has been dropping as well. But that's not really what the video is about. It's really about Bitcoin. All right, so looking at this right here now, when it comes to Bitcoin, I personally do not trade it. I do have people in my Discord who trade it again, but I don't. I think that when you are dealing with crypto, it's more case of you're looking for an investment on a higher time frame rather than a lower time frame. I think we are going to be trading. You should be trading other cryptos besides Bitcoin, mainly because of the spread, and Bitcoin is just unnecessarily too high compared to other stuff like you have Solana, Ethereum, Ripple, those type of things. Yeah, the liquidity wouldn't be as drastic, and you wouldn't have crazy swings. However, when it comes to the spread is going to be more minimum, and it makes more sense for you to be more in profit. All right, so continuing this though, so when we're looking at it from the technical point of view, and as I said, I like to focus on a higher time frame. So as you guys can see, I'm currently on a 4 hour. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the weekly time frame and then work my way down to the 4 hour. So if we go to the weekly time frame and we see exactly what's going on with Bitcoin, right here I have a fib, right? So I took the fib from this low of November 7th, 2022, and I took it to the high that we have, which was right here on March 11th, 2024. So you guys can see we literally took it from that low to that high. Now, once we break 23.6, that is the actual start of the retracement. So as you can see, we broke 23.6. The official break of that was on July 1st, 2024. However, price did rally back up, and we actually did retest 68,000, but that did not hold. Looking at this right here, when it comes to it, again, I think that once we have another strong break of 23.6, we look like we get ready to close. I think really the only thing that's stopping Bitcoin from dropping is right here, which is 57,161. So I put a line on 57,161. It will make more sense why price actually stopped right here. Rejection over this side, a break in retest, and now right here we're just rejecting off of it. Again, I'm on a weekly time frame. So this is also something that I broke down in my Discord. But besides that aspect of things, when you're looking at it from weekly time frame, you understand that it's going to take weeks to happen. It's not like a daily time frame, hour, so forth, in which is going to take place in the next day and so forth. Every candle is a week, so we're going to have to wait until weeks until we actually see the whole movement come into play. Looking at this though, this right here is the start of a downtrend in my eyes. Again, as I said, once we get a break of 57.227, that will fully confirm that price will drop. What I foresee with Bitcoin dropping, I think that minimum we'll get to is 44,615. Why? Because that would be 50%. But I actually do think that we are going to go back down to 61.8, which is about 37,000. So between this range, so the range about like around like 37,000 to about like 44,000, within that range, I think price will get to. I think that once price gets to that area, that would be good buying opportunity for you to take Bitcoin going along. Now, added to that, and I want to make this clear, I do not think that we will hit $100,000 per coin anytime soon, as if like we are seeing that. The reason why I do not think that, I think that right now Bitcoin is getting more stability when it comes to a lot of banks coming into the market with ETFs and so forth, and crypto in general. Right now, at the end of the day, a lot of banks, they're pretty much upset, right? A lot of Americans, a lot of people across the world was making so much money in crypto, and they did not have any. They didn't get their fair share of it. So I think that was a huge reason why you saw Bitcoin drop into to really fair prices, and why even banks like JP Morgan started changing their tone. For starters, saying that Bitcoin is a scam, is not good. And then next up, even them in Goldman Sachs as well, BlackRock, saying that Bitcoin is actually something that you do want to pay attention to, and that even them themselves are looking to invest in it. But again, even right now, with everything going on, the whole ETS, especially with Ethereum ETF going into it, Bitcoin ETF going into it, and we still didn't break that 75,000 mark, really 73, the highest we went to. That is alarming, right? That is showing that we are looking for a retracement. And again, if we just look at this with naked eye, we can see that price is looking to drop. A lot of rejection from this resistance. And you guys who are traders, you already know this, right? You buy at support, you sell at resistance until it's told you otherwise. This right here is not telling us anything otherwise. But again, as I said, we have to fully break out of this to confirm that price is going to start dropping. So now we go down to the daily time frame because that's the weekly. Looking at the daily time frame, this right here is a double top. Rejection, rejection, prices dropping, broke out a neckline. Now, based off this, again, it makes the most sense, right? If we put that line back up, you can see exactly why this controlling candle, which is on February 28th, why it was so important, right? That not black line, that green horizontal line that I have that's based off the weekly, it still plays out. So we're going to go back down to the daily. Looking at this right here. Now, I have this box drawn up mainly because on a daily time frame, I wanted to see exactly if price is going to break out of this for the high or for the low. On a 4-hour, it's going to make a little more sense, but that's the reason why I have that set up. I took that from May 20th and I actually dragged it all the way until July 15th. But if we just drag it to the future some more, you guys can see exactly why we are hanging at this area. And then also in the higher time frame, you see it holding. All right, so again, looking at this, as I just said, we have rejection literally right to the pip of 57.227. We just had to fully break out of that to confirm it. If you guys are looking for any buys on Bitcoin, I think that this is actually not a great buy until we get a full break out of more so right here, more so 63.108. So we put a line right here, 63.108, right there. So, and I'm going to just drag it to the past so you guys can see that. So pretty much right there, we get a full breakout of that. I think that's what price needs to continue going back up. But again, I do not think that we're going to get that anytime soon. If we drop down to the 4-hour, which again, I think if it comes to an investment, this is the lowest time frame you should go to when it comes to entries. Looking at this 4-hour right here, as I said to you guys, this will make a lot more sense. So if I just drag this over here to the future, you guys can see exactly why those coordinates are set up. Besides that, though, if we look at this, right, I took this line, which is 69.225 on the 4-hour. It lines up perfectly, right? Price held right here. Literally act as a support. We have a nice break, breaking retest, and so forth. So what we want to see is how we act in the future. If we drag this all the way to the future, well, not the future, but more so July 29th, you see a lot of reversal from that resistance. A reversal at resistance, again, is an indication that price is looking to drop. And from there, as you guys can see, the lowest we got to was 57.227. Now, again, pretty much closing in full. As I said to you guys, I don't think that Bitcoin right now is a great investment to break out of 100K. I think if we will break out of 100K, more likely it will be roughly within the next, I would say minimum 3 to 4 years until we break. Well, 3 years. I would say 3 years until we break out of 100K if we go about doing so. Why? Because I think we do need more liquidity in Bitcoin. It was just very fluctuating, so we have to have some type of stability. Also, at the time of recording this, we have a bill that's presented to Congress for America to have the reserve in Bitcoin, but we will see if that will get passed. I hope this video right here was helpful. Like this video, leave a comment, share with others. And again, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.